Hello guys, welcome to the story of the phone. This is a story that I wrote, and it's a true story, and this really happened, and I made it. So it's the story of the lost phone. You were getting uncomfortable with your phone in your pocket. Plus, you were moving from seat to seat repetitively because you lost your piece of music titled Chant and Savage Dance. You leave your phone on the seat to your left. Band class is out. You leave the room. You are leaving the band hall. You lean down to your right to pick up your water bottle and the music and stand up and start moving to your left. You don't notice your phone because you lean down to the right, you idiot. Also, the chairs are black and your phone's black. Language arts class. You're in the middle of class. The girl sitting to your right is using her Snapchat, and you want to get your phone to Snapchat with her, but wait, you realize you don't have your phone. Casually ignore this and get it later. You forget about your phone and continue with your day. Because you are not a white girl and your body is not learned to be completely dependent on your phone. Also, you have a sexy watch that tells you the time. You casually forget about your phone not being with you. Class is out. That is the last class you have of the day. You walk to the band hall like you do every day to get your instrument before you leave for the buses. You sit down in the cafeteria next to Catherine. You notice you don't have your phone. You see Catherine taking a photo of herself. Seriously, what is it with girls taking pictures of themselves? Then you have the urge to take a picture of yourself. You reach for your pocket and realize you don't have it. You need to find it before you leave. The buses come at 3:11. It is 3:04. You can either check the band hall, check the front office, check Miss Marina's class, or go to the buses. I'm going to go to the band hall first. You check the band hall. You are freaking out. You run into the band hall and check your chair. The phone is not there. You check the bins of shame, the band lost and found, and you find nothing. Then you walk into the band offices and try to get Mr. Jaime's attention. Both of the directors are listening to audio music for next year's band placements. You step to the side of Mr. Jaime and he sees you. You ask him if he has seen any phone on the chairs and he replies no. So you can check the front office or check Miss Marino's room or go to the buses. You check the front office. You run to the front office, you check the generic loss of found, and it's not there. Of course it's not there. You ask the attendance lady if anyone has brought a phone up, and then Miss Berger says nope. You go to the front office, and there are the same answers given to you. Since you're running out of time, you go to the buses. You go to the buses. You enter the bus. Sadly, you do not get your phone. You start going over where your phone might be. You think very hardly. You are determined to get tomorrow. Be determined. You get home. You start watching TV when you get a phone call from your phone. Your home phone. Your father tells you that your phone was found in the middle of the street in a random neighborhood, smashed to pieces. He says the nice lady found it and is keeping your smashed phone safe. You are sad. You like your phone. He also says the lady thinks it was smashed near a bus stop and kids did it. Now I'm gonna continue watching TV sad and depressed. You continue watching TV until your parents come home. When your mom comes home, she says that she is sorry about what happened to your phone. You learn more about the phone and make a plan for tomorrow. Plan. You make a plan. You start thinking, you want to catch this Z. You think that must have been a bad kid, so that narrows your list of suspects from about 1,000 to about 200. Then you think the amount of kids that ride a bus, which is 420. Then you think that the amount of kids on that are in band is about 4 to 6. And the next day you are determined. The next day you're planning on finding out what bus routes right around the area and getting your phone back from your nice lady. You go to school without a phone. You wake up. You reach under your bed where you charge your phone overnight, but you are disappointed that it's not there. You are ready to go to school and tell people about the tragedy you just experienced and what you are ready to investigate. You are riding to school on your bus. It was late today. You arrive at school and put your Nintendo 3DS in your second pocket, not your third pocket. You don't want anything of yours taken. Get off the bus. You go to the cafeteria. You make an attempt to go to the band hall and tell Mr. Jaime about what happened to Mr. Stoll, but he stops you. He asks you if there's any special reason that you'd be going to the band hall early. So you can say no, sir, or heck yeah. You tell Mr. Stoll is not the type of person that likes to be pranked, especially after you pranked him at the Halloween dance and asked out his daughter. He responds by saying, I don't care, go away. You go to the gym. You turn right and sit on the floors with your friends. You stop the conversations always having and tell them the story of the phone. They respond by saying that is very unfortunate. You tell them your plan to catch the culprit and make a joke that Zoe finds unfunny. You probably offended her neck or something. You walk up to the band hall as the day starts. Walk up to Mr. Jaime. You talk to Mr. Jaime. You then tell Mr. Jaime about what happened to your phone and that a band kid destroyed it. Mr. Jaime is disappointed that a band kid destroyed the phone, but doesn't care about your phone. Or does he? Mr. Jaime works in mysterious ways. You ask around about your phone. Because you don't have your phone back from the nice lady and your dad didn't send you the satellite pictures, you don't make a big deal about it to the executives. That's for tomorrow. You ask around if they know anyone that smashed a phone on the ground. They all said no, even Kenny Naguilian. You tell your private band teacher, Mr. Campbell, about your phone. You tell Sam Booker about your phone. You tell so many people that the people get bored of it. Complete your day with no new information. You go home and call the nice lady. You get the number that your father wrote down on his notepad. You call her and like a weirdo record it on your computer. You're very polite and she suggests that you go see CVS by 6:30 at Olueta. You go see CVS tomorrow. You arrive at 6:13. You have some time to burn. You get out your gift card and write thank you very much for finding my phone. You think about putting $15 Starbucks card inside. Give her $15. You meet the lady. The nice lady pulls up in a car. You tell her thank you and she hands you your phone. You look at it. It is horribly scarred. There's no way that this was just dropped. This looks as if it was force upon cement with great force. You cannot believe a human being did this. As you touch it, you know where there's no chance for fingerprints. Glass is falling out. You are sad. You talk for a while. She tells you that her son Isaiah rides bus 36. And Isaiah thinks he has countless theories about what happened, and you hand her the sealed envelope. You leave. You open your Google Maps. After your dad sends you the GPS location of where your phone was found, onto Google Maps, you look for the addresses. The Google map is 2 streets, and you see the addresses closest to where it was found. You get the addresses written down and go to sleep. You are preparing for the bus. The bus comes at 6:44. The time is 6:44. You are rushing out to walk past your desk. Rush out. You are on the bus. You realize that you forgot your piece of paper with the address at your house. You luckily have your brother's tablet that has 10 gigs of data in it. You log into your account to use your Google Maps and look at search history. You see the address and write down on your paper to your study folder. Along with that, you put all the evidence you gathered on paper. You go to the front office. You confront Miss Berger. You know it's Spell Berger. You tell her that you had your phone stolen and smashed in the middle of the road. Then Miss Berger starts giving you some attitude. Do you know how many kids say they get their phone stolen when it actually is at their house? You show her evidence and the story, but she wouldn't stop being sassy. You even told her you had narrowed down to 1 bus and about 4 kids. You don't think she had coffee that morning. Go to cafeteria and look for Isaiah. You find Isaiah. You ask him for absolutely everything he knows, and he helps you very much. He tells you there's about 12 kids who are in the band and ride the bus. He says the phone was found near the 1st or 3rd bus stop. You get so much information. Talk to Mr. Stoll. You talk to Mr. Stoll. Talking to Mr. Stoll is dangerous, especially since you went to the front office for 2 hours yesterday because you got in trouble, and you went to the band hall early yesterday. But you confront him about the broken phone, and he surprisingly nicely says it was good that he has so much information. And just when he's about to suggest you wait for tomorrow, Mr. Rotsky comes back. You talk to Mr. Rotsky. This has been the most intense adventure of your life. You show her the evidence, and she is proud of you. She asks you to copy down the evidence on a piece of paper, and you do. You give her the copy, and she says she'll get the security bus cameras from bus 36 by the end of the day. You talk to Mr. Rotsky. It takes 2 days and a weekend, but Mr. Rotsky reviews the files. She says that the people who get off at the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd bus stop are not band kids, and that Isaiah did not ride the bus that day. Dag nabbit McButtnugget. Isaiah didn't ride the bus. So you are back to ground zero. Instead of having 4 suspects, you have more like 200. Everything you worked for is lost in a matter of seconds. You are a failure. There is no way you can catch the theft now. You know it was probably Isaiah, but there's nothing you can do now. He found the phone, so you basically know it's impossible who the culprit was. You write about your experience. This was a hard and emotional experience for you. You decide to grieve by writing the story. You show the story to many people, your fourth period science class, and Mr. Evans' Padlet. You share your experiments with others so they don't suffer the same phone loss you did. You're at peace. But wait! You learn about screen repair. This is a miracle. You are told about the miracles of screen repair. On Sunday, you call the Sprint store and talk for a while. You are told that you can move your data plan to another phone and that your contacts and everything and contract will get renewed on Black Friday, but you won't have a new screen. You're okay with that. You get an old phone and move your contract to the new phone. The end, like this, we'll check out some of my more content. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to Respawn Master. I'll try and get this up so you guys can see this. I'll put in the description. Thank you guys very much for watching the story of the phone. True event, quite emotional, pretty big deal, you know. Thanks for watching. I'll check you guys out later. See you later. Later.